afternoon. This is Giana reporting for GKA News. Today's top story is the approaching hurricane near Miami, Florida. Everyone is evacuating for what is predicted to be a Category 5 hurricane on the Saffir-Simpson scale, with winds over 155 miles per hour. An official hurricane warning has been issued for this tropical storm, which is now less than 24 hours away. Now, here with us today is Dr. Miles Piauer and his assistant, Kat A. Gore, to tell us what we need to know about hurricanes. How are you doing today, Professor?
That's Dr. Professor to you.
Okay, Dr. Professor. Where is your assistant, Kat A. Gore?
She took her annual vacation to Miami, Florida this week.
Wow, not a very good place to be in July during hurricane season, the most popular time of year for hurricanes. It's going to be especially dangerous with Hurricane Hamilton approaching. Also, it's most likely going to be rainy and windy, since those are signs that a hurricane is coming.
Yeah, she's probably on the beach right now, not enjoying the weather.
Well, we wish her the best of luck so that the hurricane won't come our way.
Sure.
Anyways, Dr. Professor, can you tell us a little bit more about hurricanes?
A hurricane is a tropical cyclone with strong winds, specifically in the Caribbean.
Wow. How is it created? Does it have specific parts?
It definitely has different steps to be created. Well, here's how they go. The tropical disturbance, first one, tropical depression, tropical storm, and then a tropical cyclone, aka a hurricane. And then there's three parts to a hurricane. The eye, calm, the eye wall, bodyguard, and the rain bands.
Wow, Professor. Thank you for the important visit.
And that is Dr. Professor Hugh.
Well, that concludes our special guest session. This is Giana on GKA News, warning you of the oncoming hurricane near Miami, Florida. This just in. Hurricane Hamilton hit Miami, Florida as predicted. Although almost everyone evacuated, it wiped out every house in its way. The storm surge was over 25 feet tall, much taller than average. Korina has the latest information on the story, reporting on the scene. Korina, how are you this morning?
Thanks, Giana. I'm good, but I don't think the citizens of Miami are. Though with help from the government, they will be rebuilding and cleaning up as soon as possible. Many electrical lines were torn down and damaged during the storm, as well as houses, schools, hospitals, and other buildings. These are normal after effects for any hurricane. Though the area struck by the hurricane had a high elevation, so fortunately there was no flooding. Now let's hear from one of the victims of the storm. Victim and her baby got stranded just hours after the storm. Her husband and kids are missing. They prepared by boarding up their house and making hurricane survival kits because they knew they wouldn't be able to evacuate in time. But the strong hurricane still filled their house with water and forced them to leave. Luckily, though, relief agencies have helped many people like them. They have treated injuries, provided food, shelter, clothing, and water to all the stranded. What an ordeal. Hopefully, victims' family will be reunited soon. Although this hurricane was tragic, it wasn't as intense and horrifying as the one in 1969, Hurricane Camille, which had winds up to 175 miles per hour. We should be thankful that there weren't many fatalities. Back to you, Giana.
Wow, what a tragedy. Thanks for the update, Korina. Hopefully victims' family will be safe together soon. Hurricane Hamilton will go down in history as one of the most damaging storms. Well, that's all the information we have for today. Report back tomorrow for the latest news.